Britney Spears ran out of gas in her Mercedes-Benz in the middle of one of the busiest LA freeways, and she's just stuck right in the middle of the freeway.
Great.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, she probably never gets gas. She probably doesn't think about it.
I mean, when do you think she goes to the pump? Wouldn't you love to go to like the quick stop and you pull up to the pump and then there's Britney Spears?
When I think of LA, I think of AM/PM, but that's that's a whole different story. Yeah, the AM/PM markets. No, the convenience store.
You're so LA.
AM. Well, listen,
I think of LA.
Let's go to Pink's Hot Dogs.
Well, guess what? I lived like a half a mile away from Pink's Hot Dogs on La Brea, just north of Melrose on the left.
That's a good. That's a good hot dog.
Let's go to the Waffle and Chicken Hut.
You know what? We ought to have Mel over near Busch Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
We ought to have Mel's Hot Dogs.
Those are classic.
Call out those Pink's Hot Dog folks over in Hollywood.
Start a coastal war?
All right, here's the deal with Britney Spears. Yeah. Britney Spears is driving her Benz on the 101, and in the middle lane, she just runs out of gas.
In the middle lane?
The middle lane. She doesn't even pull up. Her car is stuck on the middle of the freeway, the 101. And
I told you, it locks up your car. You can't even turn.
Yeah, the car shuts off. You're right, when it runs out of gas.
Yeah, but you can't get off. You won't be able to get off the road.
It was earlier this week. 911 gets a call about a car disabled literally in the middle of the 101, and it was at night as well. That's even more dangerous. It was dark. It's like 10 o'clock at night, L.A. time, and here's this white Mercedes, Britney Spears driving. She runs out of gas. That's the story. 10 o'clock at night, L.A., Tuesday, earlier this week, Britney Spears is in the middle lane, and she's this could have been deadly.
Yeah.
I mean, we could easily have been talking about the death of Britney Spears.
I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you this much. The conservator would have made sure there was gas in the car.
Exactly.
I mean, one of their jobs,
yes,
run your life and make sure your tank is topped off.
Daddy Jamie Spears would have made sure that the tank of the Mercedes was filled with, let's just say, with L.A. gas prices, $3,000 worth of unleaded.
All right.
And then he would have added, I think, a conservatorship fee to the gas fill. So I think he probably would have made a couple of $1,000 himself on that fill. Anyway, here's the deal. Cops get a call. It's 10 o'clock at night on Tuesday evening, earlier this week. White Mercedes blocking the middle of the southbound 101, just north of Balboa. I know exactly where that is. Been by 1,000 times. And then they respond. They get to the scene, and there's a car on the shoulder, another car, that apparently pulled over and allowed Britney Spears to sit in their car on the side of the road while Britney's car is just sitting in the middle of the 101 freeway at 10 o'clock at night.
I would let her know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would let her sit in my car.
First of all, would you have even known it was Britney Spears at 10 o'clock at night? Second, you're trying to be a good Samaritan, and then you're just in the car, the safe car, watching her car like a sitting duck, just waiting for it to get plowed from behind by a driver who's not paying attention.
The CHP, the California Highway Patrol, they show up, and you know what Britney said?
It's Britney, bitch.
No, come
close.
on.
Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know that my gas was low?
That's what she said.
Hey, you're getting warmer. No, when the cops showed up,
There's only one answer.
Britney said, yeah, apparently she runs out of gas all the time.
So Britney just got married.
Yeah, to Sam Asgard or something. What's his name?
Asgard.
Ashgari or something.
No, Asgard.
I think it's Asgard.
You had it right the first time.
Asgari?
Yeah. So
he's a handsome man.
Right.
One of the major responsibilities of any husband, I feel, or male boyfriend or whatever, is to make sure that she has gas in the car. You know, I always ask my wife. Hey,
I have my buddy. That's his job. I told you, his wife never gets gas. She makes him go get it.
I always got my wife's gas.
Yeah. That's not cool.
All right, Britney Spears, car stuck in the middle of the freeway. A passerby pulled over, and I don't know if they recognized that it was Britney Spears or just someone standing like behind their car in the dark. So somebody then pulls off on the shoulder. Britney is walking across like lanes of the freeway, and the cops arrive, and Britney is sitting in the back seat of a passerby's car. And then Britney told the cops that she ran out of gas. The car just quit in the middle of the freeway. You know, it's kind of funny how that happens. When you're running your car bone dry, and what does she think? Is she so kind of out of touch that she didn't recognize that the needle is below E?
Okay, so unless you pay attention to it, I mean, MJ,
She probably doesn't even know where it is in the car.
my 2004 Lincoln Town Car gives off a ding when you're at like 50 miles and 25
Dude,
miles.
I
and 10
know.
miles.
Listen, you drove me on the Howard Franklin Bridge with like, hey, by the way, that's got thousands and thousands and thousands of views.
And thousands?
Hey, folks, if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen Fester taunting me, Fester gave me a ride to and from work.
Last week?
It's a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And Fester is down to fumes. The vehicle, it's like 5 miles, 6 miles, 4 miles, on the range, because he's got this digital display, miles till empty. And we're on the Howard Franklin Bridge, and it's like 1 mile. We get to 0. If you haven't seen the video, people are saying more. No, seriously. People are saying that the video that I shot of you and me as we're running on fumes on the Howard Franklin Bridge, people are saying that is better than any karaoke car thing that, what's his name, James Corden ever did.
I don't know. I've seen some funny ones.
If you haven't seen, folks, if you haven't seen, how many, if you go to my Instagram, how many is it down? How many?
Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands?
No, it's like 3 or 4 rows down.
It's like 12 down. Go to my Insta. If you have not seen the video of Fester and me on fumes, and Fester's like, don't worry about it. We're about to like die on the Howard Franklin Bridge with no gas in the car. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm going to be one of those imbeciles on the Howard Franklin that I've yelled at for years for running out of gas. And it's going to be us. It's going to be, people are going to be driving by. There's Fester. Oh, was that Fester and MJ on the side of the road? Yes. If you haven't seen the video, it is on my Instagram. And also the breaking news in the last couple of days, I changed my Instagram handle. So if you're already following everything is the same. So all the images, the videos are there. My follower account is still the same. Everything just transfers. I changed my Instagram to Certified MJ Radio. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go to Certified MJ Radio and give me a follow on Instagram, and scroll down about 12 down. Look for the image of me with a seatbelt across my chest in Fester's car, and watch this unplanned comedy act. People are asking for more. People are saying, hey, when are you and Fester going to shoot more videos in Fester's car?
People are calling you like twins from like Danny DeVito and Arnold.
Oh, no.
Someone just said that.
Who's who?
And you know what?
You're Danny DeVito and he's Arnold.
I'm 3 times his size. There's no way. MJ, people who I had no idea was following the show, or just people who I see have come up to me and said that this video is the funniest thing they've seen in a long time.
If you have not seen the video, I'm telling you, go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's my new handle on Insta, on IG, Certified MJ Radio. Scroll down. It's like the 12th one down. Look for me with the seatbelt across my chest in Fester's car, and just watch us about to run out of gas on the Howard Franklin.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Roxanne. You give yours first.
Yeah.
It's not an idea. It's just, Fester, why are you driving on the Howard Franklin Bridge with 4 miles to go in your car, but you're in charge of getting Allison's gas at home?
Good question.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I could care less about my gas.
Every week, you guys should do like a video where you leave the station with 5 miles left, and you go to a different location and see if you get there.
No, I think
and you guys just argue the whole time like an old married couple.
I think we need a different act. I think so.
This doesn't play
Why?
well.
Carpool karaoke? They do the same thing every time.
That's what it's called. Carpool karaoke. That's
you
right.
could be carpool crisis.
And I'm showing the dashboard.
Carpool catastrophe.
And wherever you run out of gas, that's the adventure. You
listen,
have to
yeah.
figure
I'm
out
not
how
sure-
you're going to get gas or get home.
You want to get views
on
or not,
foot.
bro?
I'm not shooting videos of Fester and I running out of gas on dangerous roads. But
That's
listen,
funny.
You can see the instrument cluster and you can see the countdown to empty. 3 miles to go, 2 miles to go. We're on the Howard, and then Fester starts flooring the thing to try to use more gas. All right, if you haven't seen the video, go to go to my Instagram. It's Certified MJ Radio. Certified MJ Radio. And take a look at the video. People love the damn thing. And give me a follow with the new Instagram name, Certified MJ Radio. Anyway, so Britney, I got to finish up the Britney story. Cops get into Britney's driver's seat and the car, and the people are, I don't know who pushed the car, but Britney's car was then pushed off of the freeway with a cop in the driver's seat steering off to the side. And guess what? Britney's new husband, Sam
Asgard.
Asgard, or
Right.
whatever it is.
Ask Gary.
Yeah,
actually.
came and picked her up.
Yeah.
So this is a public service announcement. Britney Spears, she could have died. The 101 in L.A., and she runs out of gas in the middle of the freeway at 10 o'clock at night, and then she's getting out of her car and she's wandering. Come on.
That would have been a fitting end to the Britney saga.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
I don't wish anybody-
That is morbid.
I don't wish
What
anybody.
is
Fester, what's
wrong
wrong
with
with
you?
you?
So after the circus of
What is
Terrible.
wrong with you?
after the circus of the last 4 decades of her life, and then she gets mowed down on the interstate because she runs out of gas. I mean, it's like, yeah, I can see that being the end.
Does it seem like she was way chiller and more calm and less in the news when she was under that conservatorship thing?
Yes, because she was under the conservatorship.
Go back under her. Tired of her.
I love her.
I do like Britney Spears.
I like her,
I
too.
don't have an issue with Britney Spears.